Audience members, at this time, you are asked to please rise and join the graduates in the singing of our national anthem, led by graduate Jocelyn Van Tool. Present arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Color guard, shoulder arms. Color guard, right face. Color guard, forward march.
Good evening. My name is Rick Rov, and I have the distinct pleasure of welcoming you to Westside Career and Technology Center's 58th commencement ceremony, the Westside Class of 2026. Today, we will be congratulating and celebrating young adults who will, in a short time, be considered official graduates of our school. Each graduate has demonstrated attributes such as hard work, dedication, determination, and a no quit attitude during their 4-year Westside Titan experience. On behalf of the Joint Operating Committee, administration, faculty, and staff, I would like to thank the families, friends, and graduates for sharing in this momentous occasion. Our school community has had the honor of watching our soon to be graduates grow and mature into the young adults they are today. The high level of perseverance these young ladies and men have demonstrated over the last 4 years is commendable. Throughout the last few weeks, we've had the pleasure of celebrating individual accomplishments. Today, we will do just that, one last time, as a group. It truly has been my pleasure to share in this experience, and I wish all of our soon to be graduates the very best. At this time, please welcome 2026 Senior Class President Riley Andraka for this year's evening's welcome address.
I wanted to start off by saying I don't know what I'm gonna miss more, the free food or the snow days. Good day, class of 2026, administration, faculty, family, and friends. Thank you for being here and supporting Westside CTC. It is really an honor to have this opportunity to be speaking to you all today and sharing these memories of this unique school experience. I am probably not the only one who is grateful for choosing this school. There are a tremendous amount of opportunities and growth to experience. I think it is so important to take advantage of the opportunities that we have received by attending a school like this one. I've never seen a school care so much for the future of their students. For example, the career fairs, guest speakers, and overall our shop classes. I feel that most of you would agree that we'll miss our dodgeball and basketball games. It brought many of us together and made us genuinely bond without judgment. Another one of my fondest memories will be the shop parties, especially when Brady and I dressed up as Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I'm glad that I was a part of a school where status never mattered and we could all be our genuine self. I would like to thank a couple of people from Westside CTC that made a difference. Mrs. Daniel, Mrs. Newell, Mrs. Temple, Mrs. Jackson, Mr. Rava, and Miss Mia. Thank you for all treating me not just as a student, but treating me like a genuine person. Thank you for guiding me and helping me through the years of my education. Also, a big thank you goes to my family. Mom and Dad, your influence and advice have helped me keep my head up. Mikey and Kelly, thank you for always including me and giving me the humor I have today. The biggest thank you I'd like to give is to my amazing shop teacher, Mr. Z. You have taught me to be responsible, logical, and dedicated to my future. Thank you for caring, but also being tough when I really needed it. I appreciate you helping me develop into the person I am today. Last but certainly not least, I think that the class of 2026 deserves a round of applause. For making it where we are right now, achieving our goals that brought us here today, and hitting a new milestone in our lives. Congratulations.
Riley, thank you and very well said. It is now my pleasure to introduce Westside Chief School Administrator Dr. Thomas Duffy, who will share his remarks with our graduates.
So the weather looks good and the crowd seems enthusiastic and it's early and I'm going to be brief, but I'm going to ask for a lot of participation from the group, not just our guests, family and friends, but our graduates. And first and foremost, I want to begin by thanking someone who doesn't get a ton of thanks, and especially not today, while our focus is on the graduates. And that's our Assistant Director, Principal, Mr. Rick Rava. Please give him a round of applause. It's an incredibly busy time of the year, and his planning and preparation helps greatly to make today as excellent as it is. So good afternoon, everyone. Members of our Joint Operating Committee seated to my left, including President Drew Salko, who later will present diplomas during our commencement, to Mike Dennis, who's in charge of the audio. Thank you, Mike. To superintendents and administrators of sending districts, faculty, parents, family, and friends of the graduates, and most importantly, the Westside Career and Technology Center class of 2026. Here's another opportunity to participate. Please make some noise for the class of 2026. As I get started into my brief message today at commencement, I want to call your attention to the podium. No, not to me, but to the emblem that you see on the front of it, the logo, the mascot. And I want to remind you that just recently, and certainly since the time this graduating class began as freshmen, the school mascot has actually been updated, and in its newest form, the Westside CTC Titan is boldly featured. I'm going to talk to the class a little bit about being a Titan next. Class, I want to remind you that the Titan, a powerful, unyielding mascot, is part of the school's logo, but also part of our culture. That Titans are more than a myth. They represent strength, courage, and greatness. Being a Titan means you rise up when it's hard. You lead with purpose. You don't back down. And whether you're mastering new skills, overcoming personal struggles, or supporting each other during tough times, you, the class of 2026, has proven that. The Titan is more than just a mascot or a symbol on the front of the podium, but represents the spirit you'll take from Westside, ready to take on the world. Again, congratulate our graduates with a round of applause. I'm hoping you guys could hear me over there. Class of 2026, I remind you that today is special, and it's great to see so many smiling faces. But as we move through the ceremony, I want to remind our guests, as well as the class, as I have other graduates, that graduation is not just about celebrating your senior year. It's the culmination of 13 years of education. And for parents, it's a celebration of 18 or more years. And I want to also express my best wishes and congratulations to moms and dads and family and all of the significant adults in your life. Those who have supported you should also be feeling a great sense of accomplishment today. Seniors, please give your parents and families a nice round of applause. We can't hear you over here. You need to be a little louder. Just two more parts of my message, briefly. I'm very fortunate at the end of each school year to be able to speak to many groups, but nowhere is as unique as Westside CTC, a comprehensive vocational school that represents 5 school districts and realistically over 10,000 students from the west side of Luzerne County. And I believe I can safely communicate to you whether you started your educational careers, in many cases grades K through 8, at Northwest, Dallas, Lake Lehman, Wyoming area, or Wyoming Valley West, those districts have a great deal of pride for having been part of your educational journey. And I know I can speak for each and remind you how proud all of the educators at each of the schools you've collectively attended are of you today. And finally, to the graduates, one final observation. Over the last decade, I've had the opportunity to reflect. Over the last decade, I've had the opportunity in this role to reflect upon the culture and the pride of the over 450 currently enrolled students, as well as the other Westside graduates who have come before you. And graduates, I want to remind you that as you walk across the stage to receive your diploma this evening, something happens to you as soon as you do. When you receive your diploma today, you'll immediately enter the status of alumni. Of course, that means you've successfully completed your program, and now you're prepared for college, additional technical training, or the workforce. But as a graduate of Westside CTC, it means even more. It means you become part of a larger group of graduates who are very successfully serving our community and beyond. You'll join graduates of Westside CTC who are our mechanics, our nurses, our cosmetologists, our chefs, our information technologists, our collision repair experts, contractors, machinists, media producers, HVAC technicians, business owners, police officers, developers, and teachers. As you know, a noteworthy number of the faculty and staff at Westside CTC are former students, as are many of your family and friends present today. And I've done this before, but we're going to check to see if our audience is still paying attention. At this time, I'd like all alumni of Westside CTC to please stand. All alumni who are present. There should be a few people behind me standing, I think, too. Take a look around, graduates, and please join me in applauding those who have helped establish what the class of 2026 have enjoyed. Alumni of Westside CTC, thank you and congratulations. Graduates, as you enter the status of alumni this afternoon, know that you will have a connection with and the support of many Westside CTC graduates who came before you. You'll also have the responsibility to contribute to the tradition of success in the community. Finally, in closing, class of 2026, as you join that esteemed group today, you have much to be proud of. In addition to all of your individual attainments, You've also helped to continue the traditions and contribute to the culture, and our hope is that you will continue to stay true to the West Side blue and gold and will continue to be successful after tonight's commencement like so many West Side CTC Titans have before you. Again, congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2026. One more round of applause. Thank you and congratulations.
At this time, Mr. Ogurkis and I will help recognize select seniors who have demonstrated excellence throughout their career in the areas of academic and vocational technical studies. Graduates, as your name is called, please come to the stage and accept your reward.
Auto Body and Collision and Repair, Jacob Hogan. Automotive Technology, Olivia Craze. Business Marketing, Heath McKinney. Thank you. Carpentry, Robert Lamoureux. Computer Information Technology, Jacob Camelli. Computer Maintenance and Security, Benjamin Boland. Cooperative Education, Isabella Burke. Cosmetology, Haley Price. Culinary Arts, Zoe Price. Early Childhood Education, Cody Cox. Health-related technology, Nakaya Rogers. HVAC, Parker Smith. Law enforcement, Caitlin Sadowski. Multimedia Technology, Jordan Atherton. Machine Tool Technology, Justin McCroy.
English Language Arts, Ion Slade. Mathematics, Parker Smith. Physical Education, Jocelyn Van Tool and Parker Smith. Science, Isadora Gilroy. Social Studies, Hannah Pitcavage. (2026) Salutatorian, Jordan Atherton. And 2026 Valedictorian, Hannah Pitcavage. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Debbie and Katie Byan Poplowski, who are proud graduates of Westside Career and Technology Center, who shared a passion for cosmetology, has shaped both their family and careers. Debbie, a 1989 cosmetology graduate, and her daughter Katie, a 2011 cosmetology graduate, fondly remember their time here as students. Debbie began working in the salon industry while still in high school and spent nearly 30 years growing within the business before purchasing and rebranding the salon as Byon Beautiful alongside her daughter Katie. Katie, after becoming licensed at age 17, continued expanding her education in hair artistry, branding, and extensions while helping grow Beyond Beautiful into a modern family salon. Together, Debbie and Katie combine experience, creativity, and resilience to inspire the next generation entering the beauty industry. Graduates and audience, please welcome Debbie and Katie.
Where are my graduates? Shout out. All right, good evening, faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, the fabulous graduating class of 2026. So it was 1989 when I was out there as a young graduate. I was sitting out there where you are now, filled with ambition, pride, big hair, and big dreams. Katie and I stand before you tonight as the first mother-daughter alumni duo to speak at a Westside CTC graduation ceremony. We're extremely honored and hope you can all stay awake during our speech. I began my career as a junior in cosmetology. I was a shampoo girl or an assistant, as you would be referred to today as the assistant. My mom barely had enough money for gas to put in our car. We prayed while we drove that rusty old beat up 1970s apricot colored Cadillac that was given to us. It was falling apart as we were driving up the Dallas highway. But my mom wanted me to have this opportunity so badly, she drove me from Swarsville all the way to Dallas. And as Mr. Rava said, I consistently worked at the job for 30 years, purchased the business. Katie joined me. At that point, we grew the salon to its highest point in my career. We're still climbing at a very rapid pace. People ask me in the ongoing joke, how is it to work with your daughter? And honestly, she quit 4 times, and I fired her 5 times, but I wouldn't change it for the world. So after 40 years in the industry, Katie and I have just built our dream salon in the Twin Stack Center in Dallas. Just remember, great things will happen when you apply yourself, set goals, and strive for the next step.
We're not expert speech givers, sorry. Hello everyone, I'm excited to be here tonight alongside my mom to celebrate this incredible graduating class. As I look out, I see the sun and some amazing graduates, and I see a group of dreamers, technicians, and doers. Each of you has spent the last 4 years challenging yourself, not only academically, but technically, and that's nothing short of accomplishment. Before we go any further, let's give another round of applause for our 2026 graduates. One of my earliest memories is running through my mom's hair salon telling everybody I was going to do hair just like her. Watching her pride and passion for her work inspired me to follow in her footsteps, attend Westside Tech as I had it, and pursue cosmetology. 15 years later, I still love learning new skills and growing my craft every day.
Westside CTC has taught me how to adapt to change no matter what obstacles we faced, and we always show up and we always do our best. Even when things don't go perfectly, we kept going, we learned, and we grew. I'm still a little salty because I was 1/10 of a point away from being the 1989 class valedictorian. Tracy Sangiuliano, if you're out there, you got me. That was the moment that I've learned that one moment or one score does not define your entire journey. What really matters is staying committed, staying open, not giving up when you fail or when things get hard. Graduates, as you step forward to whatever comes next, be brave enough to try new things. Be kind, call your family, take that trip, apply for that job, start that business, learn the new skills, tell people how much you love them, and don't forget to buy that winning lottery ticket. Remember, when things don't go as planned, adjust. Keep on going because success isn't just one moment. It's every time you kept showing up when it would have been easier not to. That's when the magic happens.
If I can give one piece of advice to the graduating class of 2026, it would be this. Don't spend too much time worrying about whether you're on the right path. Don't compare your journey with anyone else's. When I was sitting in those exact seats, I couldn't have predicted what most of my life would be. According to my yearbook, I had big dreams. I wanted to move to New York City, become a runway hairstylist, and marry my high school sweetheart. I did accomplish one of those. I did marry him.
To the class of 2026, this is one of the many important chapters to come in your life.
Some of the greatest joys came from surprises, and some of my hardest lessons came from challenges I never saw coming. There were chapters in my life I would have never chosen for myself, including being diagnosed with a rare aggressive form of breast cancer at 29. It changed my perspective on what really matters. It taught me that strength isn't about never facing hardship, it's about finding a way forward when you do. It taught me to appreciate the ordinary moments, the people I love, and the opportunities right in front of me.
To the class of 2026, this is one of the many important chapters to come into your life. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your story. Hold on to how you feel right now, so eager and ambitious. Use it as fuel for your future. You've proven that you can do hard things by earning this accomplishment today. I also want you to know that you're never alone, and there are hundreds of people right here today that are always more than willing to help you out at any time of your life, and don't ever hesitate to reach out. This will help you on the road to success. Lastly, for me, I'd like to say, don't wait for the perfect moment to enjoy your life. Celebrate the little victories. Go hog wild when you accomplish the really great stuff. Laugh often, make memories with people who matter the most, because years from now, these moments will mean more than any title, paycheck, or social media post.
Thank you again for letting us tell our story. If you hear little snippets of us in your head from time to time, I hope it reminds you that no matter what challenges you face, you will get through them. We've survived 100% of our worst days, and you guys will too. The chapter ahead may not look exactly the way that you expected, but that doesn't mean it won't be beautiful. So, again, congratulations to the class of 2026.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Graduates, we're almost there for the big moment. Members of the Joint Operating Committee, Dr. Duffy, faculty, family, and friends, please be advised that the young ladies and gentlemen seated before you tonight have completed all Chapter 4 curriculum requirements mandated by the Pennsylvania Department of Education for graduation and have also met all graduation requirements of the West Side Career and Technology Center's approved graduation policy. Joint Operating Committee President Salko, Dr. Duffy, it is my pleasure to present West Side's class of 2026 for graduation and ask for your help in presenting their high school diploma to each approved candidate.
All right, graduates, whenever you're ready, line up. Hunter Anderson. Anthony Antonatos. Gavin Babcock. Daryl Barlett. Cody Borofsky. Michael Bartleson. Benjamin Beanick. Jeremy Blaine. Blake Bond. Benjamin Boland. Izzy Burke. Jacob Camelli. Cody Cox. Olivia Craze. Savannah Webb Daniels. Memphis Dempsey. Serenity Denman. Tristan DeLeo. Jameer Dutchin. Jaden Eason. Kevin Emmett. Julian Flores. Elizabeth Gans. Jayla Gardler. Isadora Gilroy. Zane Herbert. Amelia Hernandez. Jacob Hogan. Riley Jackson. Brady Janowski. Taylor Johnson. Joel Capitula. Jacob Kenderdine. Nicholas Clem. Ariana Katulski. Julian Labar. Lucas Labar. Yannalise Lehos. Robert Lamoureux. David Loyo. James McCullough. Kyle Manfrey. Andrew McConnell. Heath McKinney. Justin McCroy. Emily Merritt. Isaiah Moore. Rowan O'Leary. Olivia Pope. Connor Powell. Caleb Prescott. Ezekiel Price. Haley Price. Zoe Price. Miles Reeks. Cody Reinheimer. Nakaya Rogers. Caitlin Sadowski. Mason Schmidt. Olivia Sewell. Louis Sislaba. Ion Slade. Ayana Slade. Parker Smith. Ava Swiderski.
Julio Torres. David Tyler.
Will Van Aken.
Jocelyn Van Tool. Daniel Vino Jr. Anna Sommerfeld. Riley Andraka. Lily Isbell. Salutatorian Jordan Atherton. And valedictorian Hannah Pitcavage. At this time, I am honored to introduce Hannah Pitcavage, 2026 Class Valedictorian, who will share this evening's farewell address.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hannah Pitcavage, and it is an honor to be standing in front of you tonight as a valedictorian of the class of 2026. First off, I would like to congratulate every one of my classmates that has made it this far. We all walked into Westside Tech as young freshmen with a class of 115 kids. Now we are graduating as 76 well-rounded adults and get the honor to call ourselves alumni of Westside CTC. You should all be very proud of yourselves. Westside CTC has been such an amazing opportunity, and I wouldn't trade what I learned here for anything. I came to Tech with the plan to be a nurse, but then my plans changed due to the teacher playing hooky. But everything happens for a reason. Due to this, I changed my shop into cosmetology and found my love for doing hair and nails. No matter what this world throws at us, we must keep going and remember that we all have supporters. I would like to thank my biggest supporters, my mom and my dad. Your constant motivation and support helped me get to where I am today, so I just wanted to say thank you. Whether it's grandparents, moms, dads, aunts, uncles, or even teachers, they are there for us when the unexpected happens to help guide us along. To the shop and academic teachers, I would like to thank you all for sharing your knowledge and expertise in your fields. We couldn't have done it without you. Class of 2026, let's give them all a round of applause. I would also like to especially thank someone who has taught me more than just history. She has been there for me for the past 3 years and has truly supported me through my high school experience. She helped me edit numerous college papers and helped me through more than she even realizes. To Ms. Kimaleski, I thank you and I promise to continue being my true authentic self like you instilled. Raise your hand, Ms. Kim. Let's give her a round of applause. As we end our journey in high school here tonight, we won't be just leaving with a diploma, we will be leaving with a special set of skills not many get the opportunity to learn. Always remember, keep looking forward because every one of us has the chance to be great. As William Shakespeare said, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. It is a powerful quote that I hope you all can live by. Be proud of yourselves because I truly believe that we all achieved greatness by being here today. You all worked so hard to be here and deserve this moment. Congratulations again, my fellow classmates of 2026. We all nailed it.
At this time, the 2026 senior class officers will lead the class for the official turning of the tassel. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present the alumni of Westside Career and Technology Centers 2026.